れません。信じられません。しかもこの信じられない事件が今我々の眼中において展開されているのであります。今やゴジラの飛び出した終わりそうから例えばゴジラは移動を開始いたしどうやら土山方面に向かう模様であります。我々の世界は一瞬のうちに200万年の世界に引き込まされたのでありましょうか。
Bam, what's new, guys? Back for the Fresh Final Review. And today we're going to be looking at Easy Hobby's Omega Beast Series X Plus version of the Odo Island Godzilla 2023 from Godzilla -1. Okay, so this is the X Plus version. Easy Hobby. If you're not following them, give them a follow here on Instagram. Their Omega Beast Series. That's what this Godzilla -1 2023 figure is. Of course, like I said, it's of the Odo Island version. The beginning of the film, we saw Godzillasaurus, basically. You know, his first form in that movie. And what a beast. What a beast. Okay? So, X Plus released their version. Comes with the little Rick extra base of the deep sea fish, which I forgot to have here, so we'll just have to look at the pictures when we get there. And the Omega Beast version, or Easy Hobby version of the Omega Beast version, comes with saliva on his mouth. So I'm actually glad I have this version with the extra deep sea fish base, because I dig that more. But the drool looks awesome. The saliva version does look pretty cool. As it's been understood that it cost X Plus more money, or would have cost X Plus more money to make the saliva, as I guess that was tricky, according to Andrew Wong. Thank you, sir. So X Plus decided to go with the Rick base for this version of the figure release, okay? So here's the box. Standard basic X Plus brown box with the figure on the front with the basic series name and everything all there that we come to expect. Inside, it's your basic plastic housing, coffin, and everything that the figure's put in. So nothing really crazy there. Again, these boxes are starting to look like the side of a NASCAR car, you know, with all the sponsors and everything. So let's just get that out of the way. Boom. Okay. One thing I will point out that I forgot to mention in my box day video of this figure, it's awesome that you get them right out of the box. You don't even need to put a tail on. No hair dryer, no squishy soft action. Pull him out of the box and he is good to go. He does come with a tail stand. Doesn't really need it, which is awesome, because when you think about what K.N. Lin did with the engineering of this figure, he's perfectly balanced. But he comes with a stand. I will use the stand just in case, just in case. It's better to have it there so the figure's secure on your shelf. And, if you're walking by, you're going to grab something else, he doesn't topple over or lean forward. You don't want that to happen. So use the stand. Not bad. Okay. Now, I picked this figure up March of 2025 after I saw it in Leslie Chambers' collection. And, when I was hanging out with him back in March, I was like, yeah, I need this figure. I need it. And I have it. So, this is also my first Omega Beast, or it's my first Easy Hobby figure. So, let's just clear something up. I was a little confused. Again, Andrew Wong cleared this up on the Easy Hobby Facebook group. Easy Hobby is the company name, just like X Plus. The Omega Beast series is the series name, just like X Plus has the Toho 25cm series, the Kaiju series, or the favorite sculptors line, etc. Okay, so Easy Hobby, Omega Beast series, Godzilla 2023. They have other series from Easy Hobby. You got the Eggman series. There's a couple others I can't remember off the top of my head, so please don't sue me or sue me. But that's the figure. This is my first Easy Hobby figure. Awesome. And honestly, I couldn't have picked a better one, because this thing is just a beast of a figure. This is probably, there's two figures already that I'm going for figure of the year. One of them is not even out yet. One, I'm not even going to say it, because I'm already excited for this figure, and it doesn't come out until the fourth quarter of 2025. This is up there as well for contender for figure of the year. Right out the gate. This thing is gorgeous. This is sculpted just perfect. Perfect. The sculpt itself, we're talking like some serious deep grooves, deep textures, just a beautiful job, and it really captures Godzilla like we saw him in the beginning of the movie. I will never forget watching that movie for the first time. You know, when he shows up on Odo Island, and I'm like pushed back in my chair. I'm like, what is going on here? And this figure perfectly captures that vibe. Like a total snarling badass. I had to just look at him again. I love this thing. So, phenomenal. Kay and Lynn, great job. And the folks at Easy Hobby, top notch. This thing is 10 out of 10 certified fresh in my book. So back to picking it up. I mentioned, if I didn't already, here we go again. I paid about $344 for this off of Buy. I couldn't find the original listing on XPlus's website, but I think it was like $320, give or take. And I think it was also about the same pricing on the Easy Hobby website. So I paid about $344. That's before the Buy fees and the shipping. Probably closer to like $400 to get them to my door. I'm not complaining. This thing is gorgeous. Now, I will admit, if this is part of the 25 centimeter series, first off, it's a big 25 centimeter figure. He really feels more like 30 centimeter scale. And we'll do a comparison with the X Plus 30 centimeter shortly. But for a 25 centimeter figure, this thing it's expensive. Most 25 centimeter figures go for about $110, $120 standard. Again, with inflation and the cost of production and everything, prices have gone up. Standard X Plus figures back like 10 years ago, used to be about like $80, honestly. You know, $80, $90. Add the Rick was about $120. So, because this is from another brand, X Plus distributed it. You know, so again, we're talking like revenue, like Easy Hobby's got to make their money. X Plus has got to make their money back. You know, so the figure was priced accordingly. But honestly, like, this thing is so badass, I'm not complaining because I think it was worth, well, no, it is worth every penny. Like, honestly, like, once you get this in your hand, such a badass. Such a badass. The sculpt, phenomenal. His skin, his bumps and grooves, his dorsal plates, he's got all kinds of weirdness going on all over him. Spikes and on his face, on his head, on his back. You know, aside from the typical standard Godzilla form, this thing is just got beastly all over it. Even his elbows have got, you know, horns on his elbows. So, like, if he will to elbow you, like, dude, you're done. You are done. I got to put him over here. I think this is, like, a better view for you. I mean, I get to look at them all I want. But, yeah, this thing is just gorgeous. The paint job, phenomenal. Lots of nice dry brushing on it. Gives it a lot of sense of depth. Okay? Don't know why I sound like Kermit there, but it's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Even for a basic color scheme here, you know, dark grays, browns, and, you know, tan highlights, this thing looks gorgeous. The scars and wounds about his body, we got some on his tail, some on his legs. Yeah. So I watched the movie last night and was trying to see, you know, where did he already come ashore with those on his body, or was it from the bullets that he was getting shot at? I gotta watch it again. I'm gonna watch it again. Like, that movie, you could just press play and keep going. But it's awesome to see, like, you know, some battle damage here. So that's a cool feature. And those got nice pink, fleshy, gutsy tones to it. His eyes, phenomenal. Like, when you look at this figure, you feel like he's just looking into your soul and he's going to kill you. This thing is just beastly looking. There is so much personality in Godzilla's eyes. Throughout the whole movie, even when he transforms into his final form, his eyes are just menacing. You know, like this thing, he is not something you want to get, you know, mess around with. And this is perfectly done and captured here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You can't really appreciate it. I don't even know what's better, like the pictures that I took, because those look great, but seeing it in person, having it in hand, like, it's just, there's so much awesomeness here. His mouth, all those teeth. Imagine getting torn to shit with those. Ooh, disgusting. The upper part of his upper jaw, upper mouth and snout. Disgusting, pinkish, gooey looking textures there. You know, you look at it and it just feels so damn fleshy. It's disgusting. Like, you're going to get, like, being inside that, yeah, you ain't coming back. You're chomped up, you chopped liver, and Yeah, that just looks like raw beef and disgustingness. But beautiful, beautiful figure. Let me pull up the 30 centimeter xplus final form. Now, these are not scaled at all. I left the tail sent over there. I'm not reaching for it. But these are not in scale. So 30 centimeter Rick, 25 centimeter. So if this is 25 centimeter, I'm thinking, I don't, you know, Easy Hobby did a final form of Godzilla -1, Godzilla 2023. And I've been looking at it. I've been looking. Yes, I have. But these do look great together, but they're not scaled, you know, they're not scaled accurately to each other. Hold on. Beautiful. That's beautiful. That is the sound of music to my ears, if you heard that. Yes, that was a motorcycle. Anyway, it's gone now. Very sad. I want to go riding. But yeah, these two look good together, but they don't scale. Not a big deal, but they look great. Very, very comparable as far as like the tones and detail and textures and everything from figure to figure. Actually, this is the first time I'm looking at them together. I mean, even the final form is just a beast of a figure. So, very nicely done. Okay? Let's get them out of the way. Excuse me. Thank you. Yeah, so, again, Easy Hobby, Omega B Series, Odo Island Godzilla from xplus. The Easy Hobby version came with the drool in his mouth, so that looks pretty darn cool. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for more Easy Hobby stuff. Phenomenal. And that also, mind you, this is also part of the favorite products line. Okay? Favorite products line. Another figure that's coming from Easy Hobby through xplus is that gigantic ass Space Godzilla, which I'm not getting. That's a big one. Yeah, that's going to cost like $900. Craziness. Anyway, so boom, 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 boom. I think that covers everything. That's my review. If you got one, I think you made out like a bandit. When I bought mine, like I only seen a couple, this being one of them on Yahoo Japan auctions. So, already gone and sold out on now xplus. I'm sorry. Is it xplus or Easy Hobby? I think Easy Hobby is releasing an exclusive Dream Sequence Odo Island Godzilla on the Godzilla store. That's where if you remember from the movie when, I'm going to butcher his name, but the lead character, he's having the dream and Godzilla's there in his dream and there's an explosion at his legs and it's the fire painted onto him to look like there's fire at his feet. So if anybody picks up that one, you're in luck. That's awesome. If I couldn't get this one, I'd probably grab that one. And then maybe you can do some cool dioramas, put some fire in front of him because it looks like it's reflecting on him. So check out the Godzilla store. I don't know if it's sold out at the time of this recording. The last I looked, it was there. So do it. Do it. All right, that's all I got. I rambled long enough. Thank you for watching. A couple shameless plugs. If you're, I just did this because, you know, I'm finally getting caught up with times. If you're interested to grab any fresh vinyl gear, check out the shop tab right from the homepage of my YouTube channel here. That's connected right to the TeePublic. So now I don't technically need to put a link in the description. So check that out. And, you know, hit me up with a subscription. I appreciate it. I really do. After what? Now, this is 12 years after. We're 12 years in now for this channel because I hit my 12-year anniversary on April 18th. And it is now April 22nd. So we're rocking and rolling. So what's next? So more Bandai videos. I got a handful of things on pre-order, so there'll be more xplus reviews. And just stay tuned. And I'll see you on the next Fresh Vinyl review. And remember, people, buy vinyl, fresh vinyl. Bam.